Here with Chef Matt Kana. He is the Director of Culinary at WECO Hospitality, and this is just a really interesting concept, and I've not heard any other company doing what you're doing. I want to welcome you. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
On the show.
Thank you very much.
So, Matt, we're going to be cooking a sausage and rigatoni, so we're going to get started with that, but I really want to talk about the whole concept of WECO and how it works.
Well, WECO is a different way to eat at home. We're a team of really incredible chefs that create a menu that changes every week. Our customers sign up to get the menu drop at WECOHospitality.com. They have a chance to pick whatever they're in the mood for that week, and it gets.
Now, a lot of people have done meal delivery services before, but what sets you apart is it's this sort of pay what you think concept. There's no set price on the menu online. So talk a little bit more about how that works.
Yeah, we like to establish a trust with our customers early on. We trust that they'll pay us what we think the food is worth. We send the food out. You don't get a bill until after the until after you eat it, and we tell you how much it costs.
Right.
And then you're given the option to pay what you think you should.
And this is one of the items on the menu. Typically, the menu changes.
Yeah.
This is the pasta. So let's put this together.
This is our sweet corn and miso rigatoni. It's an incredible dish because it has so many different partnerships in the dish itself.
Right.
We use Walden local sausage from Walden Local Meats, which is a meat collaboration in New England. And I'm going to add this sweet corn and miso sauce with cherry tomatoes and corn. And that's our various different partnerships with farms. The corn when it's in season, the cherry tomatoes from a farm down the road that I've been working with for about 2 years.
The company really likes to keep it local.
Oh, absolutely.
So the way that it comes to you at home is basically the packaging up here in the front of the island here. So everything is already sort of done and pieced together.
And takes about 10 minutes to cook.
Right. So you're really doing a very minimal amount of cooking. Now, who does the rest of the prep?
We have an incredible group of chefs in our kitchen who have come from all over different walks of the culinary world, which makes our menu so interesting. It's a collaboration. Yeah, I tell this story a lot. Early on when we wrote the menu, we were sitting around a table and we kind of just asked each other what we wanted to eat that week.
And it's really just an incredible concept. Talk a little bit more about how the company came together, the idea of this pay what you think.
Well, early.
You were saying you kind of needed some inspiration. You were looking for a new project. You didn't want to just go to another restaurant. You wanted to maybe be a little bit more inspired.
And early on in the pandemic, like I said, we were sitting around the table trying to decide what we wanted to eat, and the idea of dividing up the grocery bill came around, where we would just cook and figure out how much it costs and tell everybody how much it costs and go from there.
And what do you find, what are you hearing the way that people are responding, as far as, are they being honest? Is that trust system working?
Establishing trust with our customers is a huge part of what makes WECO so different from everybody else.
Absolutely.
The idea of not even knowing how much it costs.
Well, there's no prices on the online menu. It does show you how much the ingredients cost. So there's $10 for the ingredients, $9 for the ingredients. And you order it, but you don't have to put in your credit card. You don't sort of get a bill until after you get the meal and after you've eaten it. Which, again, this is just an incredible concept, but it's almost hard for people to wrap their heads around this, that you're getting this food without paying for it yet, and because the company trusts the consumer, the customers, to be fair.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think people at home are just saying, wow, that is such a wild concept. Well, did you think that as well when you first got involved?
Yes. I did.
Yeah.
But establishing trust has been important for me. So I've been in restaurants my whole life, and the idea of paying for your value is important.
Well, we are seeing a lot more of this. We have, some local restaurants that do that.
In this application, we're telling you, we're trying to prove our value up front. We want you to know that all of the steps that went into this sweet corn and miso rigatoni and all the different people who touched it and helped make it possible.
It is so fascinating. Well, that looks great.
Yeah,
I'm going to
plate this while we're talking.
And
Is that
snag
all right?
a fork because I want to try it, but also want to have. Well, you said I could drizzle the raspberry sauce on these cheesecakes, which is
please.
another thing that is on the menu there.
We have a really incredible bakery department. Our pastry chef Emily designs different desserts. Yeah, please. Here, I actually have some truffle honey that I'm going to drizzle over the top of it while you're holding it.
And delivery is available in 14 towns in Hartford County, 14 towns in Fairfield County, and there is a pickup location in Fairfield County. Is there something in the works to make a pickup location for Hartford County right now, or that's still in
I'm sure there will be soon. Right now, we are just starting up our Westport pickup location, which is incredible. We're really happy to be in the Connecticut area. Really can't wait to meet more people.
Matt, thank you. And again, 14 towns in Hartford area, they do have delivery.
We do.
So really, really great. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for sharing the story of WECO. This is really fascinating.
It's been incredible.
I love the concept.
Thank you so much.
And the food is delicious.